And welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, this is part right next. All that welcome back, guys. Share the live. So Scala came and took a seat, but this seat is for the man himself, the one and only Rootsman Kelly. Rootsman Kelly, there's very few words I can say about you because you are the most consistent. Lyrically, melody, everything comes together when you talk about Rootsman Kelly. What an awesome year you're having so far. This last track, amazing. How you doing?
I'm good, Junior. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
I did. How you mean? I was riding. You don't hear to say I was riding?
Yeah. Well, I hear a big Kaiso.
Boy, I'm telling you, first when I heard the Kaiso, I said, Ali, what I do?
No, that meaning important, man. You know?
Hey,
Yeah.
Because I was saying, well, if it's something I got to hit them back, but it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a really good thing.
Yeah, man. So how you been?
Yeah, good. It's been a good year so far. The tent has been doing well. We had limited amount of shows this year. We also had a limited amount of artists. This year we only have 10 artists because the mere fact that we was keeping spaces for some of the artists who were in the tent before, and some of them wasn't really ready with the material. We didn't want to take too many additional persons, and then the band only could accommodate between 12 and 14 persons. And then when 2 or 3 people wasn't ready with the material, we were stopped. But out of the 10, we have 4 in the semis, and I'm hoping that the 4 would be able to advance to the finals.
Nice. What I'm hearing from artists this year, especially Calypso, that there have been some sort of problems, whether it be musician, whether it be this, that, the other, whatever. From your perspective, between being the leader of the 10, what problems, issues have you faced with your 10?
Well, we haven't had any major problems. Just one hiccup, not only for my 10, but during the dipping time, I think it was probably a slight error, probably an error, whereby, the dipping was take place by 10th, 4 tenths, and then we got number 3. Our tent was supposed to be perform number 3, and then we was moved to the 4th place. But that was resolved, that was resolved because I see tonight our tent is now performing in the third place. But as you know, it's Carnival. Carnival is Bacchanal. So there isn't any Carnival without some form of controversy.
Well, Carnival and election and intercol.
Yeah. yeah.
So tell us about your year this year, your first track in competition here tonight.
Yeah, well, this first track, Justice, it highlights, all the murders that have been happening in Grenada. Some of the four murders that really touched us as a nation, that shook us to the core. Hello, the incident in St. Mark's, Alejandra, a young girl from my community, Melva, our favorite, and then Senator Neelan Franklin. So I thought it was important to really highlight, what these murders and them are really doing to the people of our nation. The second selection is a song that I wrote probably within the last week or so.
Oh, really?
Because I always wait for something to happen on the last moment so the song could be relevant, the lyrics could be fresh, and everything. And that's how I came up with it. Because you see the campaign start now, in honest. We in an election year. By next year we would be voting in a government. So and Grenadians like politics. So I had to compose that song in relation to that.
And you spoke about campaign start, and what I call it on my medium, I call it the silly season. Because it seems like when election time comes, everybody start to get silly and antsy, and neighbors are talking to neighbors and friends, don't pass in me yard kind of thing.
But this is ridiculous, because at the end of the day we are all Grenadians. That's hence the reason why I try to compose this song in a very balanced manner. If you notice the first verse, I touched on issues relating to the NDC. The second verse, I touched on issues relating to the NNP. I also mentioned Peter David and Ari and all the guys. So I try to make this Kaiso as balanced as possible. Because something I noticed over the past 2 years, that I lost some fans because of the direction I was going with the political commentary. And the fans is really important to me, and to every artist. So I try to make this song as balanced as possible to get back some of my fans that I started losing.
Well, no, I think you did. I don't think you ever lost fans, Kelly, because you see the thing about it is, I believe no matter who you're singing about or on, your music is always melodious. So even if you might find people who may not support the lyrical content of your song, they love the melody. They can't get beyond the melody. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, as a musician myself, a guitar so that none of them compose would song alike. I would song the same. That's something a lot of people mention that certain artists, they mention Scholar, they mention Sour Serpent, and they like every year is the same melody. But I never heard this sentiment addressed to Rootsman Kelly, because I pay very particular attention to the melody of my songs.
And what I think a lot of people like about you, me personally, that I observe about you, is that you're very extemporaneous. And listening to Chuck Dust, and me myself, I grew up in the extemporaneous era. I got my first break extemporing and winning crown in extempo. And I know that is something I think is lacking, Rootsman Kelly. The opportunity for people to understand, to make up a line on the spot. That's something that I think we need to develop even more.
Yeah, man, Junior, that is so important. I recall one year in the independence competition, I was the defending monarch, right, in 2018 Independence Calypso competition. And when I sang my first verse and chorus on the stage, went to come in for the second verse, I forgot the song completely. And I was able to compose the other 2 verses and 2 separate choruses on stage. Because one of the things that was to my advantage, I didn't release the song. So people didn't know the song at all. And, because of the little skill I have in extempo, I was able to compose the remainder of the song on stage and win them and defend the title.
And nobody knew what was happening.
Nobody knew. When I reached home and I listened back to the show itself and I listened to the recording, my God, I couldn't help but just...
Chuck does say, Calypsonian long ago, supposed to have extempo. Yes, that is it. That is it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for real.
So I know there's always a confidence level in terms of competition here. And tonight, you came on there. You've been there before. You know how to win. You know how to deliver. You know what the judge is looking for. Do you feel confident and comfortable that the next stage going into the finals, you are and will be a staple on that stage come the match night?
Of course, because this is my first time performing this second song, the campaign start. I never performed it anywhere before. I only rehearsed once with the band, one time, which was yesterday. First time the band attempt to play the song, and I still feel sort of comfortable on stage with the song. So if I advance to the next stage of the competition, I would have like 2 weeks to really perfect the song. I would add to it. I'd add another verse. I must add a little pick on verse because I heard some of these guys and them calling my name up there. So look out for some fire.
That is what it's all about. And the thing about it is, it's begun. And I think the fans should understand that as well, because even if you might sing a song on Scala will sing a song on you. You may have your differences in Calypso, but at the end of the day, that's where I think it resides.
Scala and I just have some tear down time. Both on stage and off stage. But at the end of the day, that's Kaiso. I personally have no ill feeling against him or any other artist. As a matter of fact, we good like that. We might have difference in opinion when it comes to maybe politics, social issues, we might have different opinion. You know, I'm the leader of Classic Kaiso tent, he's the leader of Bads, you know, and we always have this back and forth between us. But at the end of the day, we are artists, we're all Grenadians, no hard feelings.
I think the politician need to take a one piece out of your hat and put it in, because a lot of the time sometimes I feel like politicians never come to the fore and say, yo, listen, we good. We might differentiate on ideas or way how we want Grenada to go, but at the end of the day we're still Grenadians, and that is important.
And above all, we are human beings, you know. Human beings need to treat one another with respect, you know, because His Imperial Majesty said we must be able to live in harmony with people of different opinion, different religious background, you know, different level of education, different ethnicity. You know, we need to live alongside each other in peace. You know, no matter the difference in opinion, and that's how I live. That's how I live by.
Everybody can't like oil long. Some people like pilau. You know, people like pilau without coleslaw. They like different things. But that's so true, man. And listen, congratulations on your consistency, and I'm sure by the end of the night, and your name is going to be on that list going into finals the match night.
Thank you, Junior. Thank you for having me. You know, all the best.
Rootsman Kelly again, the boss. Rootsman Kelly, he definitely know how to win this competition, guys. He is someone that is not new to competition, and you guys already know that. Again, guys, we are live backstage of the semi-finals, and it's going nice. All right, so I want you guys to share back the live, share it back, and let your friends, let your family know. If you guys are hearing me properly, let me share it on my end. Hey, Delma Fraser, how you doing? Big up yourself. I see you. Yeah, we're back, guys. We're back. Let me know what. I want you guys to watch by side this in the pay-per-view. You're not getting a full view of everything, alright? You have to watch both of them. But by the pay-per-view, you still have a lot more Kaiso. On stage right now is Innocent. And if you guys not on pay-per-view, you're missing Innocent performance. You're missing Innocent performance right now. I'm sharing the live. Let everybody know that we're back. Alright, shared. Hey Shirley Ann, how you doing? Welcome back, guys, for part 2. Brought to you again by Right Go. And Right Go is powering us up here. Remember, if you're coming to Grenada for Carnival Spice Mass, you got to check out the Right Go. You got to download the app. Getting along is fast and easy with Right Go. Right Go, where do you want to go? Also, guys, I got to pick up the Spice Mass Corporation doing such an amazing job in this year. And the artists are complimenting the fact that everything is just so nice and mellow here backstage. The artists come off stage, they get a chance to get some water, get some hot tea or coffee. Just a nice vibe here at Backstage. No fuss, no fight. The artist might go on stage, pick on a bit, but that's where it resides, as we just heard from Rootsman Kelly. On stage right now, Innocent. Second round in competition here tonight. Tell me where you're watching us from. Let's big you up. Guys, also, I must add that if you come to Spice Mass, you still have a lot of time. But don't wait for last minute. Go ahead to JetBlue right now and book your flight. Come down to Spice Mass and enjoy the best mass by far. Spice Mass Grenada Carnival 2026 is shaping up to be one of the biggest. Accommodation is not there. There's not much places, but there's a lot of love. And if you look, guys, you still might get an Airbnb that's available around. All right? So book your flight for Spice Mass Grenada Carnival. The best mass by far. Guys, come on the live. Let me know where you're watching us from. Again, performing right now on stage, Innocent. His second song, second rendition. And Innocent, as you remember, guys, Innocent was crowned 2 years ago. So Innocent is coming back with a vengeance because he won back his crown. Honestly, Innocent won back his crown. All right? Scala is not in competition this year, so Innocent seen this as an opportunity to come back and regain what he lost from Scholar last year. Right? That's the plan. But there's so much good Kaiso this year, guys. There's so much great Kaiso this year. We have someone who performed earlier. Of course, Rootsman Kelly, superstar, doing good big things as well. Valiant Ned has a song, a second song about the pan man. Respect the pan man, respect the pan woman. Just amazing. Just amazing, guys. Great music coming from the Kaiso artists this year, both in the first round and the second round, as you possibly can hear behind me right now. A big up to Chicken, watching the broadcast live on his TV set, I'm sure, and also checking us out live as well, probably on his other TV, who knows. Guys, let us know where you're watching us from. If you just came in on the live, this is part 2 as we come to you live from Progress Park, and we at the classic Kaiso tent. This tent is headed by and as I said this as an opportunity, he knows what the judges are looking for. Year before last, Innocent took the crown and lost to Scala last year, but he is here and he is ready to deliver, and he is delivering, has been delivering in the second round, and that's it. A clean performance by Innocent. And listen, I don't know how the judge is going to make the decision here tonight. I'm not sure, because from what I heard, right, I could tell you safely, I heard at least about 13 artists, right? 13 artists who definitely could and have done what it takes to be on the stage, right? At least about 12 or 13. So from that, I believe they only had to have 9 or 10 artists, right? So how the judges figure that out, I don't know. The judges have it hard. They have it real tough. Judges have their work cut out for them. I want to be in their shoes at no time at all, right? But tonight we're going to get the final results. There will be 9 artists named tonight who performed in two rounds in competition. So they'll have the first round and then they'll have the second round. In this stay on the stage here tonight, they are performing right after. But in the finals, come the March Grand Night, you will find that the first batch of artists will perform their first selection, and then they would come in and do the second selection. All right, so that's how it's going to be set up. That's what's happening. Innocent just performed, and we have Kaiso Bads 2.0 is coming back on in a quick bit, because the Kaiso Bads tent has two bands, right? Two sections of the bands, the 2.0 and the Kaiso Bads that we heard earlier. So coming on stage, I think there'll be a quick band change, and the Kaiso Bads will come on. But we are here. Yeah, we are here for the long haul, guys. I'm losing my voice and all, but nonetheless, we are here, and our intention is to take this thing all the way to the end. And right after Innocent get off the pay-per-view interview, he's gonna chat with us here on the live. I gotta also tell you guys that this broadcast is brought to you with kind compliments of Ride Go. So if you're traveling and you get into Grenada, you gotta tap the app, download the Ride Go app to get from events, and you don't have to worry. You could safely go in to any event happening for Spice Mass and know that you have a taxi to take you there and a taxi to take you back. And of course, get the island-wide coverage as well when you book with Ride Go. Ride Go, where do you want to go? We also send kudos to the Spice operation for doing an amazing job in ensuring that the artists are well taken care of, and there is no complaint here backstage. Artists are complimenting the Spice Mass Corporation on the hard work that they have been doing. Right at the side of me, the artists, as soon as they get off stage, they have an opportunity to just get some hot tea or some coffee, or there's water. Everything is here. The artists come, they sign, they pick up their check, and they get pay tonight. They're not waiting until tomorrow or next day. You could deposit a check tomorrow and they're good. All right, let me know. Again, let me know where you guys are watching us from. We have Innocent, who is going to be joining us in a short bit. Yes. So we got food, guys. The Spice Mass Corporation make sure that we are fed, and I appreciate that. Let's take a quick commercial break, guys, and we'll come back, and we have Innocent that we're going to be chatting to next.
So, you just landed at Maurice Bishop International Airport in beautiful Grenada and need a taxi? You probably just realized that Uber doesn't work here. That's right, Grenada doesn't have Uber. But don't worry. Instead, locals and visitors alike use RideGo, the fastest growing rideshare app on the island. With just a few taps, you can request a safe, reliable, and affordable ride anywhere in Grenada. Whether you're heading to your hotel, the beach, a restaurant, or exploring the island, RideGo has you covered. No waiting, no guessing, no hassle. Download the RideGo app today and experience transportation the modern way. RideGo, moving Grenada one ride at a time. Welcome to Ride Country.
Again, guys, we are back here at the Backstage Access, and we have been provided with refreshment by Spice Mass, and we appreciate that, as I said. So we good. I know you guys watch it on the pay-per-view, and you have your own opinion on how things looking. So tell me, how we looking? How we looking on the outside? Canada. Big up yourself, Canada. Oh, Sean Peters watching all the way from from North Korea. Hey, thank you, Money Williams. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Right, so the second round, what we have is, let me tell you where we are. Let me tell you where we are. Let me pull up the order. So, we had Kaiso Bads. They have 8 in the first band. They have 8 artists. Then we have Kingdom with 3 artists. Kaiso Classic that we just saw here, and they had 4 artists, Innocent, and then coming back on stage to perform now is the Kaiso Bads 2.0. We have starting off is Georgia McIntyre, the Messenger. Then we have Jelani Fleming, Jello. First selection called Dollar. Second selection is called Bus Association. Gerald Paul for the Gerald Paul. We have one Ogaza and Raider. And third we have, fourth I should say, we have Charlton Charles, Prince Charlton, Peopling and Don't Tell. And then we have coming back the North Village Pulse, which we have 2 artists. We have one artist, I should say, is Charles Philly, right? And he has 2 selections. So we just have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more artists till the end of the show, and then we're going to hear the results. I believe that's going to be announced tonight, which is great. Number 16, Georgia McIntyre, the Messenger. She will be performing 2 selections. The first one is called Another Vigil, and I Am Grenadian. And Jello, who's having an amazing year this year. Jello with his 2 selections. And a lot of people are talking about Jello from the perspective of he could possibly take this here tonight. Jello, who is known in the soca fraternity, in the groovy fraternity, have been navigating a lot into Kaiso. And he's doing a great job. This year, he came back in competition. And as I spoke to him during the groovy, he said he understands it now. He said he understands it much better now. So I will see that reflecting in his performance. His performance is simply basically I should say when viral. His second selection, Boss Association, it's both a song that you could listen to and get some good laugh, but a lot of the things that he's saying, is most in most instances very practical and makes complete sense. So you want to listen to Jello performance, as you should all the other artists, but he's coming up right after the Messenger in Kaiso Bads 2.0, and that's happening right now. Yeah, Jello is an artist that people are saying that if he delivers as how he has been in the preliminary at the 10th. If he come through and he deliver like that, and he perform in the finals and he deliver, because he's a soca artist, he knows how to perform. And now that he understands it now, he really understands soca Kaiso music more extensively. You could expect to see him doing much better than he did in preliminary rounds as of last year and the year before that. So, you get your money already? Get your thing first. Yeah. Yeah. So again, we have a lot of good vibe because the calypso, the music is such at a high level, right? It's such on a high level this year, and not only the Kaiso, we're talking about the groovy, we're talking about the power soca, right? We're seeing that these artists are really putting the pen to paper and bringing the whole the music to life in an amazing way, in a big way. Joining us next year on the live is Innocent. He is right now signing up some people. So as soon as Innocent finish, we're gonna chat with Innocent, who is also a fellow media personality and is also a past monarch here in the Kaiso. All right, so joining us right now and chatting on the live is a brother who possibly don't need no introduction. He's a media personality. Everybody know his face. Everybody know his voice. Everybody know him. You walk around Grenada. Everybody know Innocent. Let's chat a bit, Innocent. How you doing, my brother?
I am alive and so thankful it's not funny.
First and foremost, I love the jacket, by the way. It's jacketing. The jacket is jacketing.
I'm glad you like it.
It's nice. It's now. I will keep away. I'll wait next year. You can't wait too close by. I just spread it out next year.
When you drop, I could give you a young one.
I hear that. Listen, now, I think you have a point to prove this year. And that's just my analogy, right? I could be completely wrong. Here's my analogy. You have a point to prove this year because you won the crown most recently, right? 24. Scala came in and 25 he won. Scala is not in competition this year. So I think that you are coming to make a point to say, I want my crown back. How far am I from the actual truth?
Well, let's put it this way. I sing in the competition, right? And I don't sing specifically to say, well, I come for the crown. I came to sing my songs the best way possible. And if them people on them, they have to adjudicate and write down the scores and them they say that I win, then fine. I am good with that. You know, everybody would want to win, but winning the crown is not my focal point. I just want to go there and give the best account of myself.
You sound like a politician.
Well, maybe I've been around. I interview them every day, June.
Yeah. Because that's a political answer. Because everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win at the end of the day. You want the crown.
Yeah, I would want to win. Of course, I want to win. I'm in the competition. I want to win. But if I don't win, I don't get sour.
Right. Point taken. You don't get sour and get upset and start pelting tables and chairs and think, no, you accept the judge's decision.
I mean, last year I honestly thought I did enough to regain my title, but I didn't. And you know, all the journalists like to instigate. So
I just get called. I just get called on things I don't even know about.
You know, I remember clearly one of the journalists last year asking me how I feel as I come forth. I say, well, I feel like 3 people beat me because I come forth. yeah, you know. But no, I think that the competition is nice. I think we have some good calypsos this year. Of course, there are some that I think could have been developed differently and better. But who am I to say how someone should carry across the message? If that's how they want to bring across the message that they have, I cannot tell them how to do it.
Right. Now, a lot of people say that you're the man to beat. And they put in you, Jello, and who else? Even Valin is strong with a second song. Very, very powerful with a second song. Do you have a list of contenders that you say, you know what, boy, I have to take down this one and that one and that one?
No. I really, and that's the most truthful answer I could give. I don't look at any artist and say, okay, I have to target this one and I'll take this one lightly. My good friend Oral Fabian would laugh when he hears me say that. Big Guti, small Guti, same shot. You understand? Yeah, that's how I roll. I take all opponents the same, you know. I don't look at the opponent to say, well, I have to, center my thoughts on that person. My thing is I want to go on the stage and deliver the songs the best way I can. Make sure that my tonal quality is good, my diction, and as Scholar and them like to say, do boss.
Right, because you don't want to be a part of the boss association as in Jello song. You don't want to be a part of the boss association.
People telling me about this song and I ain't hear it. Because Jello and I close, so when somebody tell me that this one I call Specky, I say Specky, what going on with Jello? I say what Jello going on with Jello attack? But Jello and I good. So and even last year, right, with all the contentions and so forth, people wouldn't believe that during the match, Scholar and I was standing backstage together for the whole night. So I don't know about Scholar, but for me, there's no animosity or anger or anything with this thing.
No, that's why I was just speaking to the last artist I was speaking to. He was saying that people think, like the fans, right? Rootsman Kelly, sorry. The fans always make things up that is not really there, right? And it's same in politics and intercol too.
Yeah. I think I have a very good relationship with all Calypsonians. I don't let the competition come between our friendship. Scholar and I has been close for many years. Scholar's last daughter, Scholar's last daughter, was a little child when she was coming to, and look, she's doing background vocals now. So I remember the years when Scholar would call me when I didn't go to the match, and he would call when he win and say, Innocent, we do it again. So we have a good relationship. I think so. So I hope the feeling is mutual.
Yeah, well, I've spoken to Scholar, and I said that is the same thing that I think politicians should take a piece out of your guys' hat in that regards, because politicians do not come to the fore and say, listen, we have this disagreement here, but that doesn't mean that we hate each other. I heard Scholar said that. I heard you said that. Papa Jerry said that. Rootsman Kelly said that. But, we don't hear the same from politicians. I'm just saying they probably should.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the art form is bigger than us. We met it, we will live it. You understand? And my intention is really to just do my part. I have my leg to run, and when the time comes for me to stop run, I stop run. But all for now, I embrace the art form and the artist. Yeah.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Listen, Innocent, I still think that your point will be proven. I think this year, as I thought my analogy is just, listen, Innocent is coming to ensure that he could do it again. He could get back that crown that Scholar took from him last year. And I think with your songs and your delivery, your performance, everything on point, quite possibly. I didn't see it, I heard it. And I also heard the audience. I heard people even said that you had them eating out of your hand. You are in full control. All this type of words.
Well, I didn't even know I was that good, Junior. I was just having fun.
Well, that's what it is. You deliver. People receive. People have perceptions about it. But I know that it was well packaged. It wasn't anything that I think that from what I've heard, there wasn't anything that was missing from the performance.
There
wasn't anything missing from the performance.
Okay, well,
from what I heard, hey, I didn't see it.
Well, maybe they might pick me then.
Well, let's see what happened. Chatting here live and listen to come. It's always a pleasure because I'm always a guest. I'm a welcome guest on his program in the morning time. I would love to. We could talk a whole set of things. Yeah, we'll chat in the morning. Oh yeah.
Yeah, to be there for 5.
Okay, I'll check you. Innocent himself, yeah man. Innocent is again an artist who he won the competition in 2024. And Scholar came in last year and won. Innocent came fourth. So undoubtedly, Innocent would like to retain or regain what he lost because of Scala. And Scala may not be in competition this year. So, hey, you just never know. Coming to you live from backstage. Backstage of the semi-finals. Let us know what you think. Let me know what you guys think about the performance live. Guys, we got some more interesting and amazing interviews right here on the ride. Let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Don't move.
So, you just landed at Maurice Bishop International Airport in beautiful Grenada and need a taxi? You probably just realized that Uber doesn't work here. That's right, Grenada doesn't have Uber. But don't worry. Instead, locals and visitors alike use RideGo, the fastest growing rideshare app on the island. With just a few taps, you can request a safe, reliable, and affordable ride anywhere in Grenada. Whether you're heading to your hotel, the beach, a restaurant, or exploring the island, RideGo has you covered. No waiting, no guessing, no hassle. Download the RideGo app today and experience transportation the modern way. RideGo, moving Grenada one ride at a time. Welcome to Ride Country.
Welcome to the island's boldest ATV experience. The only tour daring enough to bring you this level of excitement, freedom, and adrenaline. Feel the power. Conquer rugged trails. Experience breathtaking views. Ride beyond the ordinary. Feel the power. This is not just a tour. This is the power of Ride ATV. Get ready for fun. Get ready for excitement. Get ready to ride. Book now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Ride ATV. Adventure starts here.
We are back at the backstage pass for the Kaiso semi-finals, guys. On stage right now is Messenger, and she's delivering the message in the first round of competition here tonight. And guys, I hope you guys enjoying the pay-per-view. And this is, again, we're side by side. So if you are watching the pay-per-view, this is your opportunity as well to, get a different perspective. We're not showing you the live, and the pay-per-view is far more exciting than listen to me talk. So you might want to, watch the pay-per-view. If you get a little break and you want some more information, you can switch over. Not switch over because you keep that running. Give it a little glimpse now. Nice. Don't forget, guys, that I was telling you earlier, you could go ahead and download the RideGo app, or make sure that you make your way down to Grenada for Spice Pass. Jump on a JetBlue. Book your flight right now at jetblue.com. Yeah. Hey, Veronica Sandy, how you doing? Welcome to the ride, as always, your true rider. Also, guys, let me tell you that we're organizing an event for all the riders. All right, an opportunity for you to be a part of the ride, a special event. So if you wanna get your special invite, inbox us. Let us know that you're interested, and we'll make it happen. Okay, nice. Roll call. Let me know where you guys are watching us from again, guys. Let me know where you guys are watching us from. Because we wanted to share the live, put it on the page. Put it on your page. Invite a friend. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So that was Messenger in our first selection, and she will be. I think that's the second selection. Oh no, that's the first selection. So she's going to change really quick and then come back on stage for her second song. Remember, each artist is doing two songs, right? Each artist is doing two songs. You know, one of the songs that really impressed me tonight, here for the first time, two songs. One is that Respect the Pan Woman, right? Valin Ned. That was a big tune. And big up to Valin Ned on that. Respect the Pan Woman, Respect the Pan Man. And the second song is that song by Rootsman Kelly about campaign season start. Nice bouncy melody and strong lyrical content. And as we spoke to Rootsman Kelly earlier, essentially what he said was that he went and delivered this performances and rendition and lyrics in support of all political parties. He wasn't you know biased in his attempt, right? He was straight up and he gave everybody an equal share. So it's tough, guys, as we have seen. Definitely 12 artists. I could pick at least about 12 or 13 artists that I think are definitely inside. But the judges have to narrow that down to 9. I don't know how they're doing it. It's going to be a tough one. Yeah. 473 in the building. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. The folks on YouTube, the folks on TikTok. Guys, if you're looking for a island tour around Grenada, or if you're coming in and you need a dedicated taxi, to get around, you could tap the app and get a ride go. Ride go. Where do you want to go? Of course, Ride Go, guys. Download Ride Go in the App Store. You can scan that QR code right there, or go to your App Store. Ride Go, RYDEGO, and download the app for Android and Apple device. Coming to perform right now in his first selection is Lil Jello, and Lil Jello has really grown as a Kaiso artist. Some of you might know Jello as a soca artist, but this year Lil Jello is doing it different. But he actually did it last year. This is not the first time doing calypso. He came in a couple of times and he was dibbling and dabbling. But after speaking to Lil Jello said that we understand it better now. So he's definitely ready to go. Ready to win because he will already understand the stage. He understands what the judges are looking for, and quite possibly Jello could take the crown here tonight as he is coming to perform on stage. Guys, I see we're having some internet difficulties that would come up in a little bit. So if the broadcast is cut for whatever reason, that is the reason. Thank you, Wendy Cotain. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Yeah. So I see we having some internet challenges. So we may have to cut the broadcast here, and then we'll come back to the end and give you the results. If we could do it a little bit before that, let's see if we could fix that internet issues.
So, you just landed at Maurice Bishop International Airport in beautiful Grenada and need a taxi? You probably just realized that Uber doesn't work here. That's right, Grenada doesn't have Uber. But don't worry. Instead, locals and visitors alike use RideGo, the fastest growing rideshare app on the island. With just a few taps, you can request a safe, reliable, and affordable ride anywhere in Grenada. Whether you're heading to your hotel, the beach, a restaurant, or exploring the island, RideGo has you covered. No waiting, no guessing, no hassle. Download the RideGo app today.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway. Hi, I want $10 on Playway. $20 backup on Pick 3 and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart! Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.